Usually when a TV camera arrives on campus at Duke University, it's pointed here at Cameron Indoor Stadium. But we're not here for basketball. We're here for Duke football and to officially invite the Blue Devils to come to Atlanta to play in the Chick-fil-A Bowl.
Iowa State, of course, it's Iowa State. And to officially invite the Duke Blue Devils to play in the New Year's Eve game, Chick-fil-A Bowl, this year in the Georgia Dome. So Kevin, with that I'd like to officially invite you. Hopefully you'll accept.
Thank you, Gary. We accept with great honor and enthusiasm, and we're inspired to come to the great city of Atlanta, which is.
We are so proud to represent this great university. We could not be more thrilled with this challenge and this opportunity. Playing an institution like Texas A&M, certainly currently a great football team, one of the brightest and best young coaches in the business, maybe the premier player in the last 25 years that we've seen, if not more, in college football. A great history, as this institution does, way back when. So we think it's an incredible matchup. But, we are very, very appreciative of the opportunity, and I can promise you the Duke fans, the Duke faithful, I'm hearing from them all over the country. You're going to get a sea of Duke blue in Atlanta.
That's great.
So prepare yourselves for that. We're excited about this opportunity, and again, thank you for giving us this great opportunity.
Thank you for the nice comments.
What position would you play? Probably any.
The press conference is over and we're here with Duke head coach David Cutcliffe. We've grabbed him to just ask a couple of quick questions before we head back to Atlanta. Coach, the first thing I want to ask you after congratulating you on an amazing season is, usually coaches have those moments when you realize this is a special campaign. What was that for you?
It had to be in Blacksburg, Virginia. That's been a marker for us. We've played Virginia Tech close. In the locker room after the ball game, I don't know if I'd ever seen a bunch of young men tireder than they were. Had spent more energy in a 13-10 win, but they knew. I didn't have to know. They knew they were something special after that, and they had something left to do.
And is there any special moments, individual plays or coaching decisions during the season that stick out in your mind?
You know, the two that really just jumped to my mind are two interceptions to seal games and how appropriate. And one was Ross Cockrell over at Wake Forest in a really hard-fought ball game. And then appropriately, Devon Edwards, our freshman that had such an exciting second half of the season at North Carolina, to seal the Coastal Division Championship. I don't know if I felt any better in my career than on those two interceptions.
Just a great win at North Carolina to close out the season. Now, what have you heard from your players when they learned they were going to get to play in the Chick-fil-A Bowl? What's the reaction been?
Oh, they loved it. They blew my phone up. A New Year's Eve Bowl, Atlanta, the Chick-fil-A Bowl. This is something, you got to remember, they've grown up watching that game. I mean, that's one of the premier games in college football. So they were so excited, and then they found out we're playing Texas A&M. How great is that? So we got a bunch of competitors. They're excited. They're looking forward to it. I can't wait to start practicing, and they're feeling the same way.
And you start practice on Sunday, right?
We do, December 15th, and finals are gone. Man, we can be all football. We love it.
And I ask one last question before I wrap these up, and that is, when you have a Chick-fil-A sandwich, do you put anything on it?
You know, I don't. I have never put, why would you? It's perfection. I mean, it really is. And we've got a Chick-fil-A 3 miles from my house. It's the first thing, whether it's salad, whether it's sandwich, whether it's nugget. Number 5 is my daughter, Sweet Tea. That's a good Southern girl.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time. We appreciate you. And we hope the rest of you will continue to join us at ChickfilABowl.com for Chick-fil-A Bowl Backstage.